The Chrome story, keeping Chrome updated and signing into Chrome.
Right, cool. I don't know if I think I have to play it from my end. Can I just test that really quick for you?
Sure.
Okay, let me just play one of the videos to make sure that you guys can hear the audio because we were having issues yesterday. So, can you hear the audio? Can you hear the audio fine?
We heard the audio, but we didn't see the video.
Oh, you couldn't see the video. Okay.
Let me try which. We just trying like the Chrome story. If I play from my end, we can see it and hear it.
You can see it and hear it. Perfect, perfect. All right, yeah, I'm ready whenever you are.
All right. I actually have started it just before, so it's
Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. I can see the live feed right now. So, um, all right. Let me 1 second. Let me just clean up a few things and then be ready to go. Okay. All right. Let me introduce myself. Hi, everybody. Good morning. I think it's still morning. Yes, it's about 10 minutes still. My name's JR. I'm a science teacher from Southern California. I teach freshman science, so I'm at the high school level. I am a Google certified teacher, like many of the presenters that you're going to see. A lot of my colleagues actually are presenting from their remote locations at this time, right around your lunchtime right now. So try to, I hope that everything that I show you today is pretty useful. I'm going to show you guys some really cool efficiency tools, and maybe make your heads explode a little bit with regards to some of some of these really cool applications and extensions I'm going to show you. So let me go ahead and start out with the presentation and share my screen. So, all right, you guys see that?
yes.
Okay, perfect. Hold on a second. Let me make sure that this is it. All right, so let me start my presentation. All right, so it's kind of a play on words. This is called Chromando training. It's on Chrome applications and extensions. So again, my name is JR. I teach science at Cotton Valley High School. I'm also a Google Apps for Education certified trainer. My YouTube channel happens to be part of the YouTube EDU list. I make science videos with, different devices, and I record myself as well, like different demonstrations as well. I happen to be a moderator also for a Twitter chat on Sunday nights at that would be, I guess, 10 p.m. your time. So it's called California Ed Chat. There's my Twitter handle, and this is my G Plus profile, and these are links to about me and my YouTube channel as well, and that's the QR code to my About Me page where you can find a little bit more information about myself and the things that I do. Again, I moderate a California Ed Chat, which is a Twitter chat on Sundays. It's great. If you guys aren't on the Twitters yet, go ahead and join, and it's one of the best things that's ever happened to me actually as an educator, and really learning from other people. So let me show you this quick video. I think that's the video right there, Mike, if he's there. This is the first one on the video playlist, if you want to play that.
All right. The Chrome story.
Yes, Can you pause that one moment?
There we go.
Awesome. Yeah, there you go. Sorry. I think I might have been pressing it at the same time you were.
Yeah, I think that
Yeah, sorry about that. Hold on a second. Wait, I think I just lost you. So,
I'm here.
sorry for the technical difficulties. So, okay, you guys can see the screen, my screen, right?
Yeah, you have the screen share on.
All right, good. All right, let's move on. So, if you guys haven't used Chrome yet, or are just starting to use Chrome, I hope that my little presentation can actually convince you to start using it. I use Chrome primarily for, I would say 95% of going on the internet. And the reason why is because it's just so useful for me to be able to be efficient with regards to like my time on the internet, and also it allows me to teach kids in sort of like this different way, and hopefully I can showcase that to you guys. I was told with Chrome right away when I was able to actually log in multiple user accounts. I'm sure some of you guys already know about this, but let's say I have my own personal email, I have my professional email, there's my school email address because we're Google Apps for Education school district. I have another YouTube channel that I'm kind of starting off, so I can sign on into Chrome in all of these different accounts, and I can switch from each account quite quickly just by clicking on the upper right hand icon. So now let me tell you about some of the features for Chrome that are really great and make you a little bit more efficient as a user, and will make you more efficient as an instructor, as a teacher. The URL, when you type it in, it's actually called the Omnibar, and the great thing about this is you don't actually have to go to google.com to go ahead and do a search. You can type in your search directly into the Omnibar, that's what it's called, and Google will automatically go ahead and search that for you, and I'll showcase that to you in a little bit. So that's the great thing. Again, you don't have to actually type in the google.com and then do that. It's a little bit more efficient now. Again, all of your searches go onto the Omnibar. And here's a really good secret. I don't know if you guys know about this yet. Have you guys seen this before? Has anyone seen this before? Maybe like a yes or no, since I'm kind of showcasing my desktop. So let me tell you about it. If you start typing something into the Omnibar, for example, YouTube, Google Chrome will already kind of recognize that you want to go to YouTube. And over here on the right, as you can see, it says press tab to search YouTube for whatever video that you want to search for. So you type in YOU, it knows that you're probably going to go to YouTube and want to search on there. So instead of having to load up youtube.com and then clicking on the search bar and trying to find the video, you can search directly from the Omnibar by just partially typing YouTube, press tab, and then it takes you directly to the YouTube search. So I hope that helps you, again, be a little bit more efficient. You can try it with all these different kinds of sites like Amazon, Yahoo, Target, CNN. You can actually add your own sort of customized search for sites that you visit often. Or what? Okay, good. So here's some other things, okay? Over here on the left-hand side, you can see that some of the tabs are actually, smaller in size, and it's because it's pinned. I'll show you guys how to do that in a little bit with a quick demo. Most of the browsers today, obviously, you can see that they have tabs, or they use tab sort of browsing. So you can move those tabs. You can click and drag them left and right and arrange them however way you want. There's a bookmarks bar that you see right there. Can anyone tell me what that penguin is right there? Does anyone know what that is, actually?
It's too small for us. We can't see it.
Oh, you can't see it?
No, it's too small.
Oh, okay. Actually, that's the penguin, the GG penguin for math, actually, for the primary grade. So, but I don't know if you guys can see, too, but do you see all of those bookmarks are actually just icons. I'm going to show you guys a secret on how to do that, too. All right, and then which tab is this sound coming from? Okay, so what happens is, let's say, I don't know if you guys ever had this issue when you play maybe a YouTube video, or maybe you're playing some kind of audio file, and that's online, and all of a sudden, you've got 20 tabs open, and you don't know which tab actually is the one that's playing the audio. So once in a while, like I'll have I know it's embarrassing to say, but once in a while I'll have Justin Timberlake playing on one of my tabs, and my students are like, "What is that song? Can you like remove that?" And it's if I have 20 tabs open, it's really difficult to actually find. And Chrome made it really easy because now they actually put the speaker in the tab. If there's some kind of audio that's actually playing, it's easy for you to pick out and then close really quick or pause really quick. So. Now, all of these Chrome applications you can get actually from the Chrome Web Store, okay? And that's the shopping bag that you see over there on the upper left-hand corner. So this is the new tab page when you open up Chrome. All these Chrome extensions can also be obtained from the Chrome Web Store, and they actually show up to the right of the Omni bar. Now, when you open up a new tab, okay, normally what happens is you see the most visited websites, okay, as little sort of windows underneath the Google search bar. It's just kind of like how you see right here. So if you visit a site often, like you happen to be taking attendance, or you visit your school website often, it's really efficient if you just, once you open up the Chrome browser, once this window shows up, you can click directly onto that, so it makes it kind of easy and nice. All of your installed applications actually show up on, to get to them, you can click on the upper left-hand corner where you'll see kind of like this grid, 9 squares of different colors, and then you can click on there, and then you can access all of your applications. There's another way to access your applications. It's called the Chrome App Launcher. And at the end of this presentation, at the end of the session, I'll send you guys the link to my resource page so you guys can kind of navigate on your own and figure out, you know, what's the best way for you to be able to launch all of these applications and extensions in the fastest, most efficient way. And you can also type it in actually in the Omni bar. So, and if I'm going a little bit fast, don't worry, again, I'll have this presentation available for you in resources later. So I just want to try to get through, you know, sort of the basics of Chrome pretty quickly so we can take a look at all these different apps and extensions. Now, if there's other applications and extensions that you need to like access, if you happen to have the Chrome desktop launcher, Chrome Apps desktop launcher, you can click on any one of those grayed out bars down at the bottom, and you can, you know, page through all of the different applications that that you have installed. Okay, let me pause really quick. Does anybody have any questions so far? Let me unshare my desktop real quick. Anyone have any questions so far? No? All right, well, let's keep going then. You guys can still hear me, right? Okay. Okay, good. So let's talk about the differences between Chrome extensions and applications. So a Chrome extension is a feature, and it adds a little bit more functionality to the browser experience. So it, you know, allows you to create QR codes really quickly. It allows you to record your screen or take a screenshot of your screen, and sometimes it even works directly with the applications that you use, like Google Docs and maybe even YouTube. Now, again, when you install it, it always shows up over here to the right of the Omni bar. Okay. Now, Chrome applications are programs. Okay, so it's basically sort of like, you know, Microsoft Word or Excel, PowerPoint, but they're actually designed to work entirely in the Chrome browser. The great thing about that is you never have to really download anything. Everything kind of runs inside of the browser, so everything's sort of web-based. And again, to get them, you go to the Chrome Web Store. It's the shopping bag when you click on your applications, actually, or as soon as you open up a new tab page. Now, let me just kind of show you where to find a lot of these applications and extensions just for education. When you go to the Chrome Web Store, if you look on the left-hand side, there's a navigation bar. And if you find the education tab right there, and you can find all of these different educational productivity applications that would benefit teachers, okay, and students as well. To access all of the applications and extensions from your desktop, if you happen to have the Chrome application launcher on your desktop, so you can click on that, and then you can click on the store, which is again the shopping bag that you see right there, and then look for ones that will actually run directly from your desktop, which is kind of nice, and that's something new. And we'll see if we have time to actually go through all of those, because there's a lot of things to kind of go through. Some of the things that you know, people will say, well, you know, can I access any of these applications online? And yes, you can. There are some offline applications available for you at the moment, like Google Docs, And to find those offline applications, again, go to the Chrome Web Store, look up the offline apps section right there on the left-hand navigation bar. Now, just to showcase, just to explain to you guys again what the benefit of using extensions and applications would be is that one, it's really just a one-click access to any application or extension. It allows you to be more productive on Chrome. It allows you to access, programs really quickly, and it really adds to the functionality of the browser. It really makes your life easier. It makes my life easier. So, all right. So here's another quick video on what Chrome actually does, and then the great thing, one of the benefits of Chrome. So, Mike, if you want to play that second video. On the list, on the playlist. Here, let me go ahead and put that in.
The keeping Chrome updated?
Yes, and then you can play the next.
All right, and we're back to you.
Okay, cool. You can go ahead and play the next one actually because it's on the next slide.
Okay.
The next video on the playlist. Are we back, Mike?
Yep, and we're back.
All right, awesome. So let me go back to this, start screen share, and then. Okay, so let me go through these really quick. So now, can you guys see the screen?
Yes.
Okay, good. So some other things. All right, so let's say, back in the day, if an application doesn't work, you have to try to find, the uninstall icon to try to uninstall it. If you want to install an application, you have to kind of try to find it and download it and download the most recent version of it and constantly update it. Here's the great thing about Chrome is you never have to bother updating anything because it's always updated for you. And if something doesn't work, you can simply just remove it. And let me show you guys how to do that really quick. So let's say you want to delete an extension. All you have to do is right-click on the buttons up on the upper right-hand corner and then just say remove from Chrome, and it's automatically deleted for you. So if it's something that's not working, and I've done this many times, you can simply right-click and then just delete. And there's nothing to uninstall or anything like that. There's another way to actually do it. You can go ahead and click on the, we call this the 3 hot dogs. So on the upper right-hand corner of Chrome, on the window, go to Settings, okay? And you go to your extension, so select that first on the left, and then you can keep it installed and just disable it by unchecking that box, or you can just click on the trash can and delete that specific extension if you're not really using it anymore. Now, to delete an application, when you open up your applications page, you can go ahead and just right-click on that application and then say remove from Chrome, and it's just that easy. There's no trying to uninstall and then remove histories or anything. All right, so now let's go ahead and take a look at some of these applications. I'm going to do a quick live demo of some of these apps and extensions. And Any questions so far? Let me go ahead and go back to this really quick. Any questions? None?
No.
All right, good. So let's jump right in, okay? So feel free to be amazed when I show you some of these things. You guys can see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, good. So here's the website really quick, the resource page. Let me go ahead and zoom it in for you. It's right here, okay? bit.ly/Chromando training, okay, with 1 M. Did you guys see that it kind of highlighted a little bit right there? The screen darkened with the cursor. Were you able to see that? So,
You can't see it. You were saying that like 4 times.
okay, let me try to make it bigger. Can you guys see that now?
bit.ly/Chromando training.
Training, right. And that takes you to the resource page for today. And then again, if you miss anything, you can always come back to here and then take a look at the presentation and take a look at all the resources that I have available. So, all right, so let's do this. Now, I'm sure some of you guys have, spend a little bit of time, kind of moving back and forth. Let's say you have, images open for Google, and then you're trying to add images into a presentation. So this is my presentation right here, and I'm trying to add images to it. And then you spend the time sort of resizing your windows back and forth. Let me tell you about this one extension that's really great. So let's say I want to have one window over here, which is my presentation, and one window over here for Google Images. But I don't want to have to, cycle back and forth between the two. I want my presentation on the left and then the images on the right. Well, there's this great extension called Tab Scissors, okay? And then it's right over here. So it's called Tab Scissors, okay? And it splits the browser window into 2 equal parts. So let me show you what that does, okay? So over here, if I click up here, okay, right here where it's the scissors, I don't know if you guys can see that pretty well. Watch. If I click on this, it splits the screen into 2. So I can have my images over here. So let's say I'm looking for an image of Mars, okay? And I want to click and drag that into my presentation. I can do that really quickly just by clicking and dragging it in.
How do you have that on your screen? We don't have that anywhere on our screen.
I'm sorry, say that again?
How do you have that on your screen?
How do I have what on my screen?
The scissors.
Oh, the scissors. It's an extension that you install. So here, let me show you. So over here on the apps page, so let me show you how to get to the store. So over here on the left, I click on the store, and then all you need to do is look for Tab Scissors. And then here it is over here on the left. And if I click on it, it installs it for me. And then once it's installed, it puts it right on top over here, right next to your Omnibar. And what that does is it splits it directly on where that selected tab is. So now I can easily go back and forth between my presentation, images. I can have 2 different versions of a document. I'm working at the same time, copying and pasting image, text, and whatever it is that you actually want to do. I use this at least, I would say 20 times a day, working on the browser. Now, if there's a Tab Scissors, there's got to be a way to put all of the windows back together. So, right. So, and then how to do that is this. It's this one right here. It's called Tab Glue. So that's the next one right here. So if you're looking in here, notice it's the next extension that you see over here, Tab Glue. And watch what happens when I glue glue all the windows back together. It glues all of my windows back together. So you don't spend 2 minutes trying to resize your window the way you want it, like kind of clicking and dragging all of these different things. You just press Tab Scissors and Tab Glue, and everything kind of works for you. So I hope that helps you. Is that good so far?
Yes.
All right, awesome. So now let me show you something else that's kind of cool. Okay. And let me just go back to the resource page. There's this thing called Windows Resizer, or Window Resizer. And what this does is it resizes your browser window quickly to sizes that you've preset. So for example, let me go ahead and change this really quick so you guys can see. Let me minimize this so you guys can see my my window right here. Okay, can you guys see that? My desktop. Actually, here. Can you guys? Here, let me go back to that. Can you guys see my desktop right here?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So, I've just kind of resized it right here. So, and I kind of don't want it to be just half of my screen or half of my desktop. I want it to be my entire desktop. So, over here, there's another extension called Resize Window or Windows Resizer. And if I click on this, you'll notice that I have different options. And the options that I have are half right, half left, and iMac Home. If I click on this, it automatically extends my browser window to that size. Everybody see that?
Yes.
Cool. And then if I want to go ahead and just make it to the left, I've already preset this. So if I just want it to the left side, I'll put half left. If I want it to the right side, I make it half right. And I can notice that the window jumps from one place to the next. And it's really easy for me to resize the windows because I've already saved all of those presets. So is that a good one?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, awesome. So, and then here's the best part. Okay, you can actually set this so then it's a hotkey, and I'll show you guys how to actually do that right now. So, when you go to your extensions, so to get to here, here, let me show you really quick. So over here where the 3 hot dogs are, so let me highlight that over here on the side. Can you guys see the little spotlight moving? Over here where the 3 hot dogs are on the upper right hand corner. Okay. If I click on this and I click on settings, okay, it takes me to my settings page. And if I select extensions over here on the left hand side, okay, and then I scroll all the way down, you'll notice that there's these keyboard shortcuts down here. Everyone see the spotlight? Okay, good. So when you click on this, you can actually set keyboard shortcuts for all of the different applications that you want to install. And so what I did was I set specific shortcuts, and it's Alt-1, Alt-2, and Alt-3 to each one of those window sizes. So it makes it really easy for me to cycle back and forth between those sizes. Now, hold on. So let me show you what I did. I don't know if you guys just saw this off and on button or the bar down at the bottom. But now what I can do is I can resize the window to be on the left. So I press Alt-2. I'm sorry, to the right. Alt-3 to the left. And if I want to go back to the home screen, Alt-1. And then it's automatically resized to that specific window size. So that saves me time of having to click and drag the window. So far so good?
Yes.
Helpful? All right, good. So let me show you some other ones. I don't know if you guys have trouble with ads like popping up like left and right, even on YouTube. So this is the most downloaded extension actually on the Chrome Web Store. It's called AdBlock. So if you don't have this installed yet, it's this button up here, okay? The stop sign right here. And I can show you guys actually what it looks like. But the great thing about this is if you have this on, it blocks any ad that shows up on your browser window. So you don't have those annoying videos like playing when you go on YouTube that automatically kind of play at the top. If you happen to get on like a news site, you don't see any kind of ads on any one of the columns on the left or on the right. So this is a fantastic one that I have all my students actually install. Here's another one that's really helpful, especially if you have Chromebooks and you're sharing devices between students. It's called Clear History. So to get there, again, you go to the Chrome Web Store. You can actually search for it, called Clear History. And it's this one right here. Where is it? Actually, you can use any one of these. It doesn't really matter. But this is the one I use. Actually, where's the one I use? But any one of these will actually work. It's great because what it does is it clears all of the history just for the user. And you can set it. So here, let me show you really quick. Here's my little icon over here on the upper right-hand corner. If I want to clear my history. Okay, I can actually remove everything from the past hour, 2 hours, 7 days, so I can even go all the way back to the very beginning and clear everything. So with one click, I can actually do this. Like all my students do this before they actually close up the Chromebooks. So this is fantastic sort of extension to save their accounts and so forth. So here's another one just for searching. I'm sure some of you guys go on searches all the time. So let me just, I never go on google.com, but let me go show you what I mean. Okay, so there's these two extensions that go together. Okay, so it's called Google Voice Search Hot Word and Google Quick Scroll. So it's these two that I'm highlighting right here. Okay, and then after this, I'll pause a little bit and see if you guys have any questions so far. So I'm going to use these two. So I'm kind of lazy when I do searches. In fact, I don't even want to type anything when I'm searching anymore. I just want to tell Google or tell Google Chrome what my search is going to be. And what Quick Scroll does, okay, so that's what Voice Search Hot Word does. And what Google Quick Scroll does is it automatically finds the most relevant information on the web page that I select according to whatever I search. So let me do a quick demo. So here's my Google search page. And I don't know if you guys can see over here, it says there's a microphone. You see that? It says, OK Google. So farthest spacecraft from Earth. Did you guys see that? On the search? Were you guys able to see the search real quick? So all I did was I spoke into my computer, and it actually searched the farthest spacecraft from Earth at the moment. Now here's the best part. If I click on Wikipedia, because we can rely on Wikipedia, what did you see over here on the lower right-hand corner? Do you guys see that?
Barely.
Yeah, barely. What it does is it actually searches this page for the relevant search or for relevant information from the search I just made. So if I click on this, it takes me to that part of the page where the most relevant information from my search. So as of May 8, 2014, Voyager 1 is the furthest spacecraft from Earth. And I can find more matches actually. Okay. I did a simple search, and actually that's what it found. So again, just to do another quick demo on that. Let's try this again. OK Google, tallest building. Okay, so it's actually telling me all this stuff, and then I can go ahead and go right here, and then quickly, find relevant information that way. So I don't even actually have to type in tallest building; it'll actually just search Google for me. So as you can see, my laziness has grown because of that. All right, so let me ask: is there any questions so far? Am I going too fast? Can I show you some more stuff?
I don't understand what Google Scroll did.
Oh, what Google Scroll does? So what it does, it actually finds the relevant information on the page. So if I go again back to google.com.
Well, I heard you say tallest building, but then what did you do? Because I can't get that screen. I can't see.
That was voice search. Yeah.
Yeah, I got the voice you I just don't know where the scroll came into play.
Gotcha. Well, actually, it didn't show up at that point because I think there was only one bit of relevant information on that page. But let me go ahead and try another one. Like, what is this? Smallest planet in. OK Google, smallest planet in the solar system. Okay, so if I click on this, I'm hoping that Quick Scroll will actually show up. So Quick Scroll is down here on the lower right-hand corner, and I can click for more matches to see if there's anything else in there. But if I click on this, it takes me to the relevant information on the page.
Is this your Google Scroll image? I don't know what it is.
Yeah, this is the Google Quick Scroll extension. So it's this one right here.
So you're clicking on the extension.
Okay.
You don't actually have to click on the extension. Once you have it installed, it automatically works for you.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. So yeah. Now I have a ton of extensions, and it's really easy to get lost in all of them. So I got this from my friend Steven. His Twitter handle is Rush the Iceberg. It's called Extensity. So let me show you what that looks like. Over here on the upper right-hand corner, let me go ahead and highlight that. It's this extension that you see right here. If I click on this, what it does is it lists all of the extensions and applications that I have installed. And what I can do is I can turn them on and off anytime that I want. So if I want to turn off the ad block, I can. I can turn on. I can turn the clear history on and off if I want to. I can even turn the voice search hot word off if I don't want. If I'm speaking to you guys and I don't want to inadvertently say "Okay Google" and it automatically searches for me. So this is a great way to sort of manage all of these extensions and applications. So, all right, let me show you one that's probably gonna, make. Hopefully this is going to blow your mind a little bit. So recently there's an extension called Read and Write for Google Docs. And I don't know if you guys have heard about this yet, but it just this week is now free for all educators. So let me show you what I mean. Over here there's an extension that you can install. So if you go back to the Chrome Web Store, sorry, let me go ahead and find it for you. It's called Read and Write.
Read, write.
Right, so let me zoom it in for you. So it's this extension right here. Now let me show you what it does, because this is pretty cool. Okay, I've known about this for a long time, but I didn't want to pay for it because all of these extensions, by the way, are free. I'm never gonna showcase something for you that you guys have to actually pay. So let me show you. Let me clear this really quick so you guys can see. Okay, clear all the highlights. Okay, so now I've cleared all the highlights. So notice that this is the Read and Write extension. Now watch what this does. Okay, so I can highlight this, okay, and I can have Google Chrome or the Read and Write extension actually read this to me. I don't know if you're going to be able to hear the audio, but I can play this. I don't know if you heard the audio.
No.
But what it's doing is it's actually. Hold on, let me stop it real quick. So it's actually reading the text as whatever that I highlight. And I can play that and pause it however way that I want. Now, let's say I want to go ahead and translate certain things. Like, I want to translate. By the way, does anybody know the brightest man-made location in the world that's visible from space? I'll give you a hint. It's part of the answer for the second one right there. It's in Las Vegas. Anyone know?
No.
It's the big giant black pyramid with the big old light on top of it. So it's the Luxor Hotel. So okay, so now let's say I don't understand. Let's say I just want to go ahead and find the definition for certain things. Okay, so let me show you guys this. Electricity. Let me just go ahead and highlight this. And then I want to find a definition using the dictionary. It'll go ahead and click on here. So I highlight that. I click on this. And I can click on here and actually reads it to me. Okay, so, but not only that, but here's the best part. Let's say you have English language learners in your class and you need to go ahead and give them a visual. If I click on Picture Dictionary, it'll go ahead and find pictures for that specific word. So let me show you guys another one, like light bulb or bulb. So if I do Picture Dictionary, there's 3 different kinds of bulbs. So this is great, especially for English language learners. I can't stress how important this extension is for, especially for those that are learning languages. We can even translate that word. So for example, if I click on Translator, okay, I can double click on here and actually pronounce it in that language, okay, which is fantastic. I can highlight certain words. So let's say I want to go ahead and create a vocabulary list. Okay, so let's say I want to do world. Okay, so I'm going to highlight this in yellow. I'm going to put this down and highlight that. Hold on, let me go back to the original size, so then I'm not highlighting too many things. Okay, I can even do bulb again and create a vocabulary. So now watch what it does. I can actually collect all the highlights and create a vocabulary list for it. So if I collect just the yellow ones, okay, and now it's creating a vocabulary list for me. So here are all the highlights from that document, and then here's the vocabulary list. And the great thing about it is I can go ahead and have notes typed into here. I can type in notes if I'd like to. Okay, it makes it really easy to go through an entire document in Google Docs, type in notes, okay, and have the kids explain. Well, this is my definition of what this is. So this is a great tool, a great extension that just became free for all teachers. So that's fantastic. Let's see, how much time do we have? Because I want to show you some other things. Okay, so I don't know how many times you guys have to type in and log into all these different things. Like we have 5 different systems at our work, so I have to log in my attendance. I have to go to the school website to check the calendar. I have to check my email. I don't want to have to open all of those different tabs, and log in every single time. So there's this extension called Tab Cloud. So check this out. It's this extension right here. Okay, it's the one with the cloud. Now if I click on this, you'll notice, okay, that I have all of these different things saved right here, and I can save what my window looks like right now with all of those different tabs. And if I click it, so let me just go ahead and click to name this. This is my sample one, tab list, or I can call it, school list or whatever it is. So, and if I save it, I can open that later. So every morning when I go to work, I click on Tab Cloud, I click on this, and it opens up all of those different windows for me. So I don't have to open up and log in every single time. Did everybody just see that?
Yes.
Awesome. All right, let me check back in with you. Any questions so far? Is this helping?
Yes. Yes.
I hope. Okay, good. There's so many more things. Here's another one. Okay, so it's called goo.gl URL shortener. So instead of having the kids type in, let's say it's this. Oh, actually, I need to share my desktop again, don't I? So sorry. You go back, start screen share, go back to here. All right, so everyone can see my screen again? All right, so over here it says goo.gl URL shortener. And if you click on here, and I'll show you what it looks like. It looks like this vise right here, okay? And let's say I want to go ahead and, I'm visiting this website. I want to be able to, shorten the URL so the kids don't have to type on the entire URL that you see right here. If you just click on this as your extension, it automatically shortens it for you. I don't know if you guys can see that over here on the upper part of the browser window. But here's the best part. How many of you guys know about QR codes?
Yeah. Yes.
Well, it'll create a QR code for you. So it makes it really easy. I can go ahead and click on this and save it automatically from here. And then print it out if you want to go ahead and create, make it really quick so you don't have to go to a QR code website, a generator website. You can actually create it directly from using this extension called the goo.gl URL shortener. So that's fantastic too. All right, let me show you some other ones that you may be interested in actually taking a look at. I'm a chemist, okay, but I do appreciate art, and so when I found out about the Google Art project, this is fantastic. So let me show you this really quick. So those are all extensions that I've shown you so far. A lot of these that I'm going to show you right now are applications and then links to go to websites and so forth. But a lot of them are programs that are installed within Google Chrome as well. So let me show you some of my galleries. So here's my gallery. Okay. Actually, let me just go back. Sorry. Preview. Sorry. So now, you know, I've visited a lot of museums, but you know, you're always kind of held back by the velvet rope, and you have to stand back. Sometimes you can't even take pictures in the museums, obviously, because they want to preserve the art. But what Google has done in the past year is they've gone to all of these different museums, and it's not even just about paintings, it's about sculptures. You can actually go ahead and zoom into that item. Okay. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see this on my screen, but I can take a look at this Van Gogh and zoom in right into the canvas and actually see the different imperfections where the paint's kind of coming off a little bit. So this is a fantastic tool to be able to show, you know, textures. You're not held by the velvet rope anymore. You can actually just walk right up to it. And Google has done this to tons and tons, thousands of galleries actually all over the world. And you can visit all of these museums without having to actually you know, travel anywhere. You can actually create your own. So for example, you want to try to you're teaching art and you want to go over you know, all of the different works that Van Gogh had actually done. You can actually collect them and actually put them all into your own gallery. So this is great. So I don't know if you guys have actually seen that before. Have you guys seen the Google Art Gallery before?
No.
Okay, so this is fantastic. I hope that you guys will explore that on your own. All right, so let me show you some other ones. I'm sure some of you guys may already know about. Do we have any math teachers in here? This will probably be helpful for you if you're a math teacher. So this is the DOM equation editor. It's an application that's specific to, here, let me show you. DOM equation editor. I did this for science as well. So this is what it looks like over here. And the great thing about this application is that you can type in an equation, a math equation, into here really quickly. So if I want to showcase x over y, okay, and then equals. So as you can see, I'm typing in equations pretty quickly, and I've had my kids do this actually pretty quickly. The great thing is, yeah.
It's time to end the session, so
Okay.
wrap it up.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you, JR.
Or you're welcome. Here, let me make sure that you guys can see the link so you guys can visit all of the different applications and extensions later when you guys have the time. So again, it's bit.ly/Chromando training.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Thanks, guys.
You're now a bookmark.
Have a great day.
Yeah, you too. Mike, let me know when you want to end the recording.
All right, I'm in it right now.
Okay.